Hello and good day. So meron tayo ditong sample problem regarding sa convection heat transfer. So let's try answering this sample problem. But before that, kung hindi pa kayo nakapag-subscribe sa ating channel, kindly click the like and subscribe button sa video na to for more updates about engineering tutorials. So here is our first example. Engine oil at 60 degrees Celsius flows over a 5-meter long flat plate whose temperature is 20 degrees Celsius with a velocity of 2 meters per second. So determine the rate of heat transfer per unit width of the entire plate. So review muna tayo ng formulas, those empirical formulas na ginagamit. So 'di ba yung ginawa lang naman natin nun is nag-drawing tayo ng flat plates. For example, iyan. Drawing natin yung tatlong flat plate para ma-visualize natin. Tatlo. In which, sa unang part is, merong laminar part. So, this is divided into two. Laminar and turbulent. Sa pangalawang plate is lahat laminar all throughout the plate. And sa pangatlong plate is turbulent siya lahat all throughout the length ng plate. Okay? So, may mga length yung plate na yan. So, kung papansinin nyo dito sa mixed type, so, if the distance from the leading edge x falls through the laminar part, so, di ba, kung nasa laminar part, yung gagamitin natin is NUX with formula 0.332 times localized Reynolds number raised to 1/2 times our Prandtl raised to 1/3. Okay? So, if yung distance naman from the leading edge, yung x natin, nag-fall under turbulent part, so, di ba, NUX is equals to 0.0296 0.0296 REX or localized Reynolds number raised to 4/5 times PR raised to 1/3. Now, para makuha natin yung total Nusselt number para dun sa whole plate natin, if mixed flow, meron tayong quantity 0.037 times the Reynolds number raised to 4/5 minus 871 times PR raised to 1/3. And sa pangalawang part or sa pangalawang plate natin, NUL lang makukuha natin dyan, in which kapag ka all laminar, sabi natin, NUL is equals to 0.664 RE raised to 1/2 PR raised to 1/3 para yan dito. And yung NUL naman natin kapag ka turbulent lahat, 0 point, yung magsisiro lang yung 871, 0.37 RE raised to 4/5 times PR raised to 1/3. Okay? So, yan yung sa if turbulent lahat all throughout the flow natin. Now, let's use these formulas para masagot yung sample problem na to. Dali natin siya sa baba. Okay. So, engine oil at 60 degrees Celsius flows over a long flat plate, 5-meter long flat plate whose temperature is 20 degrees Celsius with a velocity of 2 meters per second Now, determine the rate of heat transfer per unit width of the entire plate. So, isa-isayin natin. So, T infinity, sabi dyan. So, T infinity, that is the temperature of the engine oil or the free stream temperature natin. So, this time, engine oil yung nagpo-flow. So, therefore, T infinity is equals to 60 degrees Celsius. Yung length ng flat plate natin is 5 meter and yung temperature daw sa surface is 20 degrees. So, yung U infinity natin is equals to 22 meters per second. So, ang rini-require is the rate ng heat transfer per unit width. Okay? So, rate ng heat transfer per unit width. So, we all know that the rate of heat transfer using convection is HA delta T. This time, since ang area natin is plate, so magigitong ang area is length times width times delta T. So, itong width, dalhin lang natin sa baba. Q over W is equals to H times L times delta T. So, ito yung formula na gagamitin natin to solve for the rate ng heat transfer per unit width. But, ang problem natin is, wala tayo nitong H. So, wala tayo nito. So, ito muna ang need natin na hanapin. So, this time, drawing natin yung long flat plate natin. Let me draw the long flat plate. Dito na lang. Okay. Imagine yan yung long flat plate natin. Siyempre, drawing rin natin yung ating velocity and temperature distribution dito. Uniform velocity and temperature distribution dyan sa part na yan. With T infinity and U infinity. Yan. We will assume dito, this time, at length L, we will assume a critical Reynolds number. Since sabi natin, we will assume critical Reynolds number to be 5 times 10 raised to 5. So, therefore, ang mangyayari is, at a length of 5L, kailangan muna natin malaman kung ano nga ba yung type of flow na nangyayari dito sa dulo. But, we don't have the properties of oil. So, therefore, since hindi natin siya pwedeng kunin sa 60 degrees, since masyadong mataas yung properties niyan, hindi rin natin pwedeng kunin sa 20 degrees. So, therefore, kukunin natin yung properties of oil at the film temperature. So, ano nga ba yung tinatawag natin na film temperature? So, yung film temperature, TF, that is simply the average. T infinity plus TS all over 2. So, T infinity natin is 60 plus 20 yung TS all over 2 is equals to 40 degrees Celsius. So, yung kukunin natin na properties ng oil is yung naandun sa average nila which is 40 degrees Celsius. So, at 40 degrees Celsius, sinabi dyan na ang density ng oil is 876 kilogram per meter cube. Its K is 0.114 watts per meter degree K. And yung PR niya is 2870. And its kinematic viscosity is equals to 242 times 10 raised to negative 6 meter squared per second. So, kung ano, yung ganyan, itong properties na to, usually given naman yan, yung mga properties na yan. So, since nakuha na natin to, determine muna natin kung ano nga ba yung Reynolds number dito sa dulo ng plate. Ano nga ba yung Reynolds number natin dyan? Now, to solve for Reynolds number, solve for RE at L is equals to 5 meters. Di ba sabi natin, RE is equals to density U infinity L over the dynamic. Okay? So, since wala naman tayong dynamic na given, itong density, ibaba natin yung isang formula. U infinity L over the kinematic viscosity. So, let's substitute the values ng mga nasa equation natin. So, RE is now equal to what is our U infinity? U infinity is 2 meters per second. 2 meters per second times yung length natin na 5 meters all over the kinematic viscosity na 242 times 10 raised to negative 6 meters squared per second. So, kung napansin nyo, itong meter squared, ika-cancel yung 2 meter at saka yung isang second dito is ika-cancel out yung isang second. So, we can solve for the Reynolds number 2 times 5 over 242 times 10 raised to negative 6. Okay, so itong E dito, itong E, that is equivalent sa times 10 kung nakakasyo kayo. So, since this is canon, or pwede rin naman natin isulat na, i-type na times 10 raised to negative 6. So, that is 41,322. So, yung Reynolds number pala is 41,322 at L is equals to 5 meters. Now, kung kukunin natin yung comparison, 41,322 is less than 5 times 10 raised to 5. So, therefore, at L is equals to 5 meter, flow is laminar. Meaning, dun sa dulong part ng plate, dito sa part na to, laminar pa rin siya. So, simula sa simula hanggang sa dulo, laminar siya lahat. So, kukunin natin yung formula for that scenario. Anong scenario yon? Ito, mula sa simula hanggang dun sa dulo ng plate, laminar yung nakuha natin na value. Okay? So, laminar yung nakuha na value. Therefore, yung formula na to for laminar or yung NUL natin, ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, we will use this formula. Use the NUL for laminar. So, di ba sabi doon, NUL is equals to 0.664 RE raised to 1 half PR raised to 1/3. So, that is equal to H bar L over K of the fluid. So, substitute natin since meron tayong Reynolds number na nakuha. Alin yon? Ito. Sinolve na natin yan, yung Reynolds number na to. So, ito na rin ang gagamitin natin. So, meron rin tayong PR, property. So, given yung L and yung KF or the K of the fluid dun sa mga properties. Okay. So, NUL, so this is now equal to 0.664. Ang RE natin is 41,322 raised to 1 half times PR. Dun sa properties natin kanina, PR is equals to 2870. So, PR is equals to 2870 raised to 1/3 is equals to H times length ng plate is 5 meter over KF, which is 0. Okay, nandito rin sa property. 0.114 watts per meter degree Kelvin. 0.114 watts per meter degree Kelvin. So, kung papansinin nyo, yung magiging unit natin, ang matitira na lang dyan is H. Ng unit is magiging watts per meter squared degree K. So, using our calculator, let's solve for H. 0.664 times 41,322 raised to 1/2, close. Our PR is 2870 raised to 1/3. So, equal daw yan sa, alagay natin yung H natin as X times 5 meters over 0.114. So, let's try shift solve. Hintayin lang natin. Okay, so makukuha natin yung H natin at 43.73 watts per meter squared degree K. Pero hindi pa lang yan. Since ang hinahanap is yung rate ng heat transfer per unit width. Pero okay na kasi nakuha na natin to. Given naman to and this is also given. So, solve for Q over W. So, Q over W or rate ng heat transfer per unit width is equals to HL times T infinity minus TS. Since mas mataas yung T infinity natin. So, H is equals to 43.73 watts per meter squared degree K times yung length natin na 5 meters times T infinity na 60 degrees minus TS na 20 degrees Celsius. So, ika-cancel out ito. And yung isang meter, ika-cancel out yung isang meter. So, may iwan is naka watts per meter ang unit natin. So, in watts per meter. So, use calculator. 43.73 times 5 times 60 minus 20. Press equal, makukuha natin siya at 8,746 watts per meter. Ito ang hinahanap na rate ng heat transfer per unit width. Okay? So, yon yung isang problem natin about convection heat transfer. So, thank you and have a good day.